It has been burning for 5 weeks, a huge wildfire that authorities now say is the largest in New Mexico's history, as well as the biggest current fire in the country. The Calf Canyon Hermit's Peak fire has burned almost 300,000 acres, more than 460 square miles, with about 260 homes destroyed. Tonight, we are watching dangerous storms in the move tonight along the East Coast. 52 million people in the risk zone from North Carolina to New Hampshire for wind gusts up to 70 miles an hour, large hail, and isolated tornadoes. And numerous reports are coming in of downed trees and wires across Pennsylvania and upstate New York. And we are just hours away from polls opening in Pennsylvania for one of the most anticipated primaries of the midterms. And there have been some stunning turns on the final stretch, including a health scare for the Democratic frontrunner. Here's Andrea Mitchell.
With 1 day to go, some shocking last-minute twists in the high-stakes Pennsylvania Senate race. Democratic frontrunner John Fetterman revealing he suffered a stroke.
It was on Friday. I just wasn't feeling very well, so I decided, you know what, I need to get checked out.
Still in the hospital, Fetterman says he's feeling better and is on his way to a full recovery, but will not attend his election night rally tomorrow. On the Republican side, after surging into a three-way tie, conservative commentator Kathy Barnett dealing with images from January 6th of her marching alongside Proud Boys, who were later arrested and indicted. Barnett says she did not enter the Capitol and has no connection to the Proud Boys. Helping fuel her rise, the leaked Supreme Court draft that could overthrow Roe v. Wade, with a new NBC News poll showing voters' focus on abortion now on the rise. How important do you think abortion is to voters here in Pennsylvania?
I think it should be the #1 issue for Pennsylvania voters at the moment.
It really pains me to see so many abortions that are taking place.
Republican politicians aren't talking very much about abortion as an issue, but Republican women voters sure are.
If a country loses their value for life, then I think we're lost for good.
It scares me that it's a bunch of old men that get to dictate what the majority of the people don't want.
Do I think abortion should be outlawed? Absolutely.
Other mothers in both parties still want a choice.
Women should have the right to their own body. I don't think that folks that, don't agree with it should be making decisions about, my body.
A lightning rod issue that could have a major impact at the polls tomorrow. Andrea Mitchell, NBC News, Harleysville, Pennsylvania.
And up next, our exclusive with the passenger who landed that plane when the pilot couldn't, how he stayed focused through it all.
You know Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need?
Oh, like how I customized this scarf?
Wow, first time? Check out this backpack I made for Marco.
Oh yeah? Well, check out this tux.
Oh nice, that'll go perfect with these.
Dude, those are so fire. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Close your eyes, deep breath in. I mean, obviously let it out. Yeah, I'm not really sure this is working,
Our Confident Forever plan is possible with a CFP professional.
A CFP professional can help you build a complete financial plan. Visit letsmakeaplan.org to find your CFP professional.
I'm Mark, and I live in Vero Beach, Florida. My wife and I have 3 children. Ruth Ann and I like to hike. We eat healthy, we exercise. I noticed I wasn't as sharp as I used to be. My wife introduced me to Prevagen. So I said, yeah, I'll try it out. I noticed that I felt sharper. I felt like I was able to respond to things quicker. And I thought, yeah, it works for me.
Prevagen, healthier brain, better life.
It's time to get outdoorsy. It's hot. And Wayfair's got just what you need.
We need a rug.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, we're feeling outdoorsy.
Save on outdoorsy furniture, decor, and more.
You're so outdoorsy, honey.
What do you spend less on everything outdoorsy at Wayfair.
Wayfair, you've got just what I need.
This is what people with eczema said about how their skin feels. When it comes to our skin, What if it could feel differently? Say hello to Opsilura for the treatment of mild to moderate eczema. Opsilura is a steroid-free cream, proven to help clear skin and significantly reduce itch. Do not start Opsilura if you have any infection, as it may lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you are being treated for an infection, have TB, or have been in close contact with someone with TB, have had hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts have been reported with Opsilura. In patients taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, immune system problems, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect is pain and swelling in the nose or throat. It's a one-of-a-kind cream. So what could that mean for your skin? Ask your dermatologist about Opsilura.
Let's get ready for jalapeno poppers!
Turns out Michael Buffer speaks like that all the time. And it turns out the General is a quality insurance company that's been saving people money for nearly 60 years. For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, go with the General.
Dad. That smell is 8 million odor-causing bacteria. Good thing adding Lysol laundry sanitizer kills 99.9% of bacteria that detergents can't. Clean is good, sanitized is better.
He has been hailed as a hero for landing a plane when the pilot suffered a medical emergency. Well, now for the first time, that brave passenger is sharing his heart-pounding story in a Today Show exclusive. Here's Sam Brock.
Either you do what you have to do to control the situation or you're going to die. And that's what I did.
There's no time to panic.
No, none.
For Darren Harrison, the circumstances were clearly stacked against him.
All my GPSs have gone out. I have no idea where I am. And then it was, well, what do you see? I see the state of Florida and I see a small airport.
In this exclusive interview with today's Savannah Guthrie, the man with a career in flooring sales explains how he became impromptu pilot when the real pilot passed out at the controls.
Reached over his body because he's at this point unresponsive. He's kind of put my arm over to where my elbow is sitting here, and I grabbed the controls of the airplane and slowly started to pull back on the stick and turn.
How did you know how to do that?
Just common sense, I guess, being on airplanes.
Any sudden yank, Harrison says, would cause the plane to stall. The pilot suffering what we later learned was a heart-related aneurysm. And the 39-year-old Harrison knew their collective fate lay in his hands as he reflected on his wife and the daughter they're expecting.
Did you think about your little girl?
I did. Oh, yeah. It's one of the first things that went through my mind. As I was climbing to the front and that plane was in a dive, I was just looking, going, I can't die today. I've got Brittany's pregnant, I got a baby on the way, today's not my day.
In a story layered with obstacle after obstacle, Harrison's heart and faith found the flight path to survival. Sam Brock, NBC News.
Glad we were hearing his story. When we come back, some final thoughts from here in Buffalo after this latest mass shooting in America.
What can I do with less asthma? With Dupixent, I can do more. Catching my train. Making moves. Making a connection. Oh, a train connection. That's how you do more with Dupixent, which helps prevent asthma attacks. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma that can improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks, and can reduce or even eliminate oral steroids. And here's something important. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Are you ready to do more with less asthma? Just ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
I brought in Ensure Max Protein with 30 grams of protein.
Those who tried me felt more energy in just 2 weeks. Here, I'll take that.
Ensure Max Protein with 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and nutrients to support immune health.
See him? He's not checking his stats. He's finding some investment ideas with Neural. Eyes on the ball, baby.
And third, as you know, in baseball means 3.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop. What would you like the power to do?
Dogs help us live longer. Return the favor with Freshpet. Fresh, wholesome meats and veggies for the long haul. Freshpet.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Once weekly Ozempic can help. Ozempic is proven to lower A1C. Most people who took Ozempic reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it. And you may lose weight. Adults lost on average up to 12 pounds. In adults also with known heart disease, Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as heart attack, stroke, or death.
Ozempic helped me get back in my type 2 diabetes zone.
Ozempic isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Ozempic with a sulfonylurea or insulin may increase low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Looking to get back in your type 2 diabetes zone? Ask your healthcare provider today about once weekly Ozempic.
You may pay as little as $25 for a 3-month prescription.
As voters cast their primary ballots, join Chuck Todd, Kristen Welker, and the NBC News team as they follow key races. Who will win the right to represent their party in November? The Meet the Press Election Night Special, tomorrow at 8 on NBC News Now.
I'm a traffic geek.
Introducing Adele Caballero.
Traffic reporting in the tri-state area is such a rush, and now I get to be a part of this team. I'm a human GPS. I can't help it.
Adele Caballero, part of your new morning team on Today in New York.
Finally, from yet another American city scarred by racially motivated violence we have come to know all too well. Overwhelming feelings of sadness and frustration. Almost immediately, they began rolling off our tongues. The others. Charleston, El Paso, Pittsburgh. A well-worn path of racially fueled anger and violence. We knew there would be more, and so it's hard to describe what we're feeling today as shock. What we are is sad. We are angry. We are tired. So tired. And hardest to say, we feel helpless because we are somehow unable to defuse the ticking time bombs among us, the individuals who adopt a twisted logic in a language of madness, brooding, rationalizing, and seeing those unlike themselves as the enemy. And they are capable of violence. Their danger and intent always seems crystal clear after the fact, when the shooting stops. But we're burdened by the lingering question, how do we find them before it starts? That's Nightly News for this Monday. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Lester Holt. Please take care of yourself and each other. Good night from Buffalo.